Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives, poetry and history and a thought for the day, all in my one book. poetrychangeslives.com is the website, and it's now out in hardback. Here's the very first copy, and I'm going to be talking about it in a live show Monday, 6 p.m., 6 o'clock in the evening UK time, in a live show if you want to see how the hardback copy looks. I think it's going to make a great present to give to people in this upcoming festive season. Well, today I'm talking about the wonderful but tragic American poet and writer Sylvia Plath, who was born on this day in 1932. Her story is well known. She grew up in Boston and went to Cambridge University in England on a scholarship, where she met and married the English poet Ted Hughes. Their marriage was stormy and they separated after their two children, Frida and Nicholas, were born. Plath had a history of depression and suicide events, and most sadly she killed herself in London, and she really was a very troubled person, but the marriage didn't help. The emotions that resulted were really difficult for her to handle. She wrote some wonderful poetry. Her first book was published in 1960, The Colossus and Other Poems. Her second book was published after her death, called Ariel. Wonderful poetry in that. And she also wrote a novel, The Bell Jar, which was in part autobiographical, dealt with strong emotions and suicide as well. It's important book, though. It should be read, I think, if you get a chance to. A film was made called Sylvia about her tragic life in 2003. It received mixed reviews and was angrily received by her family. Many poets have flirted with the idea of madness and expressed it in their poetry. It seems to be a sad trait that some poets have. I'm going to read a poem by the reclusive Emily Dickinson, another American poet who was extremely insightful, but very exclusive. She may have had agoraphobia. Didn't stop her writing some wonderful poetry, though. This is called Much Madness is Divinest Sense. Much madness is divinest sense to a discerning eye. Much sense the starkest madness, 'tis the majority. In this, as all prevail, assent, and you are sane. Demur, you're straightway dangerous, and handled with a chain. What a great poet Emily Dickinson was, and also Sylvia Plath. Today I pray for all those who through desperation are driven to end their lives. Thank you for listening.